Hi, everybody. Dave Winder here with the Racer Report. Head coach Chris Hatcher will join us in just a moment. We'll break down the game from Eastern Illinois over the weekend. But first, let's show you what's coming up this weekend for the Racers as they travel to Richmond to take on Eastern Kentucky. That is a noon Central Time kick Saturday, and it's always a big game when the Racers and Colonels get together, and this year's battle will happen at Kidd Stadium in Richmond, Kentucky. And then a week from Saturday, the Racers come home to wrap up the 2014 season when they play the final game and the final home game of the season against Tennessee State. That's November the 22nd, and we'll kick it off at 1 o'clock at Stewart Stadium. And that'll bring us to our time with head coach Chris Hatcher. A tough defeat for the Racers at Eastern Illinois, 48-26. And Coach, you know, we had a chance to talk on Racer Radio afterwards. Just a tough day. And it's the mistakes that still kind of get in your way, holding you guys back.
Well, I think you're right. You know, we played a really good Eastern Illinois team, a team that has had great success the past couple years. They have a lot of returners. You know, they got 6 all-conference players that are on their team right now, and they play with a great edge. They're 5-1 in the conference, and the thing about it is they have an opportunity this week if they beat Jacksonville State to win the OVC title. So we played a good team. We didn't play very well. Turnovers, penalties, a few missed assignments here or there really put us in a hole early for the second straight week. But we fought hard, and you know, second half we had a chance to win the ball game. We just couldn't get over the hump.
Absolutely, it got very interesting, and we're going to go ahead and roll the tape here and take a look at it. One thing I know for sure that the folks at Eastern Illinois were scoreboard watching as they wanted to take a look at that Eastern Kentucky-Jacksonville game, which Jacksonville did win that to stay with the one loss. But, Coach, we get going here. Early on it was Shepard Little, the little guy, number 21, who hits you hard.
Yeah, well, you know, we've had a really tough time stopping the run. Our front three have been getting pushed around a little bit, and our linebackers have been getting caught up in the trash. So a lot of the same thing. You know, I thought we didn't hold the edge to our defense very well. They're a very physical team here. We lose, contain, miss a tackle. Little's a very good player. So they go up 7-0. You know, you can't tell on the TV here, but there was a lot of wind. It was very cold. Not a great day for football, but we come right back and hit Janowski Davis for a big pass on the first offensive play from scrimmage. Here on the third down play, we hit Jesse Blackburn on the naked bootleg. So we're first and goal. Man, we've come right back. We stormed down the field to answer, and we get the ball. This would be second and goal from the 3. However, Pokey Harris, who's usually sure-handed, puts it on the ground, and then we come back defensively and have really good coverage here. DeMontre Wade, a freshman out of the Nashville area, who's going to be a fine player, Dave. He gives up the deep ball. Yeah. And then they start kind of pecking away down the sideline on us. And this was a crucial series of events. You know, we have a chance to go up tied up 7-7, but they got a little drive going. Here they convert on a third down, so they get out here. Nice coverage here. Kadarius Sanders, the senior out of LaGrange, Georgia, comes in. So we go to a man-to-man coverage look. They get us on a switch route outside to DeMontre Wade, and then they come back and they run the old play where the tight end falls down and hides, and he slides out the back door. So all of a sudden, it's Tennessee Martin all over again. We're down 14-0.
Yep, and then the Racers go back to work here. Another day, I think you maybe had 93 yards rushing, a little bit less than 100. At times you ran it well, but just really couldn't get going in the running game.
No, well, again, as the type of defenses we're seeing, you know, is susceptible to the passing game. But we got a good punt there by Jordan Shipley, 46-yard average on the day, so we improved in that area. Great tackle by Demetrius Johnson out of South Pittsburgh, Tennessee. And then Little here, he went down, I believe went down with a hamstring injury. And that's kind of a freak deal. But so we go to a man-to-man look again on third down, and they hit us with the same route to the other side. So all of a sudden it's 21-0. But we come right back. Here's a nice blitz beater to Jesse Blackburn, and he had a really nice day. He's a big load. We're getting him more involved in what we're trying to do.
Yeah, 7 catches.
Yeah, he's been playing really good. And here, great protection on
Look at that wall.
3-man rush. And they dropped 8. That's the reason we really didn't have anybody open. So KD does a nice job. Little 7-yard pickup there for him. And then he comes right back. Very nice throw to Janowski Davis, who's been playing extremely well this season. And then we come back with a little play action pass. We call this the spy route, and we hit Davis for the touchdown. Unfortunately, kind of the way our day went, we had a bad snap, bad operation right here, as you'll see. I thought Carson Byer did a great job, the senior from Paducah, of just limiting it to that, not trying to force the 2-point conversion. So we're down 21-6. In the second quarter, we really make a little push here, and I was really proud of the way our guys kept coming out and fighting. Here, we get caught in a 4-man rush, and quarterback breaks contained. They had a good quarterback transfer from Kentucky. He played extremely well. He was very efficient on the night. Again, we're there to make the play. We're just a step slow. DeMontre Wade on the tackle, but here we miss a tackle. And what's hurting us is we're playing a lot of freshmen back there that are missing some crucial tackles. So they go up 28-6. And maybe you want to talk about this one.
Well, this was an amazing play. What I want you to watch is Pokey Harris taking it all the way back. Watch the official. He's trying to get out of the way and makes an incredible block right there. And he didn't want to, but the official's part of the field. That's just the way it goes sometimes. I don't know if that would have had any difference anyway, because Pokey was smelling that goal line. That was a great return.
It was. I believe it's a school record.
Yeah,
it's the school history.
First 100-yard return. In the college game, you only get credit for 100 no matter how deep you are. And it was just the 11th 100-yard return since 1948 when the OVC started. So something he'll be able to tell his great kids about.
No question. And, so it's 28-13. And right there, we missed an opportunity to block a punt. We had T. Ray Malone come wide open, and he could have tackled the punter, so we missed that. And those are things that are kind of hurting us a little bit right now, Dave. We have a chance to make a big play, but we don't make it. Here's another throw and catch. Jeremy Harness, who had the one previous that you saw. We get a little sprint out on second down. Jeremy Harness again for a first down. Got a little drive, a little momentum going. But we stall here. We have a 4th down and long, and we have to bring it down to the check down to Navarre Griffin. And that was kind of the way the day went for us. Defensively, when we did get a stop, offensively we wasn't clicking on all cylinders. We had a lot more missed finished drives, if you will, that we didn't score on, and so they come right back. We force them here to that was a 4th down conversion. We stop them on, so we come down. It's 28-13. With about 5 minutes to go in the half. Nice little throw and catch here to Pokey Harris.
That was a great call right there for what they were doing.
Yeah, but it should have been a bigger play.
Yeah,
we got to be more patient. Good job by KD setting up. And these are the things that kind of get you frustrated. We come back. We end up getting Navarre for the touchdown. Navarre Griffin, a senior, one of the few we got on the team. So it's 28-20 with less than about 3 minutes to go in the half. So we've really fought back, and then they come right back to work. They get a nice completion down the sideline, and they break. This back was a big back for them, and break a good run. And as you'll see, they go in to score right here on us to make it a 15-point game as we head into the half. So we were down 21-0, and then we kind of knocked it on back, kind of came back. But really had a chance to go in at the half, getting the ball to start the third quarter, only down by 8, Dave.
Yeah, and this drive, you got it out to the 22 on the well, you started at your own 22 to start the drive. This is where when they won the toss and elected to take it, man, you just love to take advantage of having that ball first in the third quarter.
Oh, no question. And we ended up getting in a 4th and 8, and so we faked the punt. Jordan Shipley gets the first down, but we have we just stall and really didn't move the ball consistently well. But that would have been a good opportunity to make it a 1-possession game. Defensively, we took a few chances in the second half. We played a little bit better. We only gave up 13 points, but this was a big run. You see Dylan Boone, the freshman from Murray High School, making the touchdown saving tackle. We missed one there. Jonathan Jackson cleans it up for the tackle. So they come back. Very nice throw and catch there. They got one-on-one with DeQuinton Spraggins. So they go up now. Again, that makes it, I believe they're up 22 at the time.
21, yeah,
21.
41-20.
So we get a good completion to Jeremy Harness, but we get down here close, and boy, the old turnover bug hits us again. And, you know, that was, again, it's every week that we get something going. So our defense comes back. There's Tyler Stepney. He's a walk-on that really played well the other night. Real proud of him. So we get down here. There's a third down run. We come up a half yard short. And this is what's disappointing. It's fourth down. We need a half a yard. So we run the dive up the middle. But our left guard gets beat at the point of attack, Dave. And so we had two opportunities there. We didn't get it in. And, you know, like I said, we almost blocked one earlier in the game. But we're down 3 scores at this point. And I knew they were going to fake it, but I went for the block anyway. And just hoping they didn't have enough guts to fake it because we were really short-handed on the backside of that play. But at this point, man, I'm doing everything I can to get back in the game, Dave. You know,
well, you guys faked a punt, you know, inside your 25 and got a first down.
Well, we fake a punt. We go out there, and here our defense. It just tells you how hard they play. This is a fourth down play.
Yeah.
And I mean, we got it all covered up, and you know, golly, they go in there, and the guy makes a miraculous play. So we come back. In our mind, the game's still not over. We're fortunate here. This should have been a fumble.
It should have been a fumble?
Yeah,
okay, from the booth, it looked like he was down.
No, it should have been one. So we got one. We needed one.
Yeah.
Had a couple other plays that didn't go our way, but there's DeQuavius Walker on the catch from K.D. Humphreys. Quay's going to be a great player.
Sure is.
But we missed the delay blitz here, and these are the things that drive you crazy with K.D. I mean, just an unforced error. And, you know, like I said, we moved the ball well the entire game, just couldn't finish the drive. So, very nice job here by Janowski Davis Field, and you just don't have any. I mean, the wind was just such a big factor in the game. So at this point, I decided to put the backup in, C.J. Bennett. Nice throw to Janowski Davis. Here's a good throw and catch to sophomore Mitch Stoltz, who's starting to really find his position at the slot receiver. Good throw and catch here to DeVar Griffin. Get us inside the 10, and here we fake the outside zone, and C.J. Bennett runs it in for the touchdown. We go for the 2-point conversion, trying to get as many points as we can. We don't get it, but in that fourth quarter, Dave, or the second half, we faked a punt. We ran a reverse on the kickoff. We had an onside kick we almost got.
That's right.
We went for the all-out block, which they faked it on us. I mean, we were not holding anything back. But a testament to our guys that they're playing hard, but we played a good team and didn't play very well, and that's what happens to you when you don't play really, really good.
Well, you saw some of the box score numbers there. The Racers did roll up 483 yards, but again, it's the defense against the rush has been tough for the Racers to stop. 342 yards on the ground for Eastern Illinois. So that'll wrap it up for the game. We'll come back in a moment here on the Racer Report. The Racer Report with Chris Hatcher is brought to you by Ruth Brothers Wine and Spirits. Serving you for 50 years, Ruth Brothers with 2 locations in Paducah, Kentucky. And by Pepsi Mid-America. Share your summer pics on Twitter with #RealBigSummer. And by Campus Evolution Villages in Murray. The best in student living. Call 270-767-1818 to plan your tour and visit. And by Kentucky Community and Technical College System. Higher education begins here.